I'm going to show you how I draw a face. You start with a circle, and I had to redo it a couple times, as you can see. And then you do the cross and the outline of the head. And then I start with a triangle outline for the nose. I'm trying to measure out the forehead here. Make sure I have just the right amount of space. And then I did the eyes that are parallel to the bridge of the nose. And at this point, I realized that my face was kind of shifted too much to one side. So here I am readjusting that. And this is the result after I've adjusted my facial structure. And I'm started to figure out what kind of hairstyle I wanted my character to have. Now, as I was drawing the neck, I was careful not to make it too thick or too thin, because I didn't want it to look like a bobblehead, but I also didn't want it to look like he didn't have a chin. So it took me a few tries to get that one right. There's the line work all completed, and I've started to figure out what kind of colors I wanted to use. And there my character is all colored in. I did keep the teal, but I did change the eyes to brown, as you can see. Now for the shadows, I changed the opacity to 50 and the color to black, so you can see how much of a difference that makes. I did create a new layer for the highlights and did the same thing but with the color white instead of black. Now on both layers, I used my blending tool and I blended the hair together first, and then the spots in the nose and cheeks. However, I wasn't fully happy with it, so I merged the layers together and then blended them together once more, then changed the opacity to 50 again. After that, it still didn't feel finished, so I added a few minor details and added in some earrings. This is how he turned out.